So, following with Christy Clover's idea, I made up a planner for me. I decided to go with the Happy Planner that's out there because I could fit everything in it pretty good. I still need to get a few tabs to make it what I want, but I've put my vision and inspiration for homeschooling, why I'm doing it. Then I've got my year at a glance. So I did this in pencil, and I write down when our weeks start, and it'll be a place where I can just glance and see, like, okay, what our weeks are. And if we need to change the weeks, that's okay. We can do that. Not a big deal. And in California, you have to keep attendance. So I'll just fill that out on the computer on the days that we plan to do school, which is easy to do. I decided to keep the calendar from July 2017 through June 2018 because that will help me as I go through and just have everything in one, so I can just have everything in one place. It also has a calendar like this to where you can write in things, which will be helpful too as I glance at it for the week of what's coming up in case I need to get certain supplies or whatever. Then I'll have a section for my morning time. I plan to do morning time with the kids. I haven't filled this out yet, but I kind of know what I want to do. We'll be having a certain time that we gather, and during morning time we'll be going through the Who is God book that we already started last year, as well as we'll be going through hymns, and our church doesn't do a lot of hymns, which is sad, but it is true. So I picked out 14 that I want us to learn and memorize. So I got a neat hymn book and I made copies so that it could go into my book. And it tells a little history about the hymn and then the hymn itself. So I'll find music for each one, and we'll probably work on one hymn for every 2 weeks or something and just really get it down pat. We'll be practicing that in the morning time. And we will also be doing virtues, different virtues, which each one goes along, has a verse to go along with it. And I have these really cool little virtue cards that I will show you. And we'll be doing those, and there's a song to go with each of them. So the kids last year, we started at the end of last year. We did Diligent, and Titus, Annie Mae, Adam, they all know it really well. It's kind of neat. Then I have my course of study, which I have for each. I will post a picture of this, but it's all of I broke it up onto the different things that we're going to be doing. And under each one, it says the different curriculum that I'm planning to use for each. Language arts and history are kind of combined because we're going to be doing a lot of different books, reading books. So I'll probably be we'll be doing those reading aloud and then also reading independently. This is the section of my planner where I put all the different things that we're doing. So this is the list of the different books that I've chosen to do with Gideon and Titus, Annie Mae. They're all little books. Books that you've probably heard about, like Corduroy, Yellow Ball, all these. I just went through the 5 in a row book and I chose 34 that I wanted to focus on. And the idea of 5 in a row, it's for like kindergarten age and maybe a little above. There's a before 5 in a row, and I chose a couple of books from there too. And it's kind of neat because they have different aspects of things that you can do to go along with the book. So you read the book once every day for 5 days, and you get to go through and do a couple of the activities that go along with the book. So the 5 in a row, there's a few more. They're a little deeper, some of the different things that you do. for older kids, but they even have math, science. I mean, you could pretty much do this for kindergarten. But it's all with little books, which is kind of cool. So what my sister Faith and I did, we split it. So I took half the books and she took the other half. And we took each week and we, so for instance, the first week, I just picked out different things that we're going to be doing for each day. So for ABC Bunny, I looked through the book and picked out different science things, different Bible, math, language, sounds and rhymes, and any other special things to take note of. That way when we pull this, you know, for that week, we'll know, oh, okay, this is what we need, and this is what we need to get. And then, we went and made up little packets of things we found on Pinterest that would be of interest and made copies. So for my half, I'm doing that, making copies for everyone, and she's doing it for me as well. And then we put these in the week folder. So we'll just pull those out and have everything. It'll list out the supplies that you need, you know, yellow paint, a paper plate, whatever. So we have it all planned for the week and won't have to go scurrying around trying to find things. And then I also have in here the table of contents of the different books that I'm using so that I can easily get to them, but it's all in one place. So the Bible Heroes, this is a little thing that Luke will be doing. He's going to go through IEW, the Bible Heroes book, and this is just papers from the table of contents of that. And he has all his broken out. Then there's the math. So I've got that in here. I've got their table of contents for the the animal apologia science that we're going to be doing. So it kind of gives me an overview of where we're at, what we're doing for that, which is kind of helpful because it's also broken up by weeks. So these weeks are already put in their folders. We cut the binding off of the books and slipped them down in the folder. But this is a way that I can just glance and be like, oh, wow, okay, this is what we're doing this week. So I know, and I'm on top of it, too. Then I made a tab for each child. So Titus, at the beginning of the year, each of the kids are going to have one of these little get-to-know-me things, and they'll have one for the end of the year, too. I put some things in here for preschool, little fun activities that we could do, but I need to read over and have some stuff on hand. Then I've got Gideon, and I've got Gideon's list of things that we're doing. And Gideon is a little special because he has some speech things that we'll be working on that I got from the public school that he would be attending. But she gave me a lot of resources of different things that I can do to help him with a couple of the things that we're working on with him. So that's all in here for me to have. And then I've got Luke, and I am going to try to do like a report card. So I put that in there with the different things that I'll be grading on. I still haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that, but it's in here. In his course of study, and it's in blue because he's blue. And then I've got Adams, and the same thing for Adam. And then I've just made a couple extra tabs for myself, just of different little fun things that I want to try to remember to do, and just things to just jog my memory of things I want to write down to do. And then a tab for next year, maybe where I can write notes and things that aren't going well or that I need to change. So that's kind of how my planner is, and it's all in one thing, which is very helpful for me, so I don't have to be scurrying around trying to find different things. It's all here. I loved that idea.